Alright. Alright. Post that. Oh, wait, what is Tello doing in chat? Do you have a general? No? No. Okay, let's go to self-promo. There we go. Okay, self-promo's done. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, okay. That's fine. Nothing's going on here. Do be like that sometimes. As long as we are live on Twitch, which we seem to be, that's fine. Waiting for the game to load up before I do anything. There we go. Oh, good. Super laggy. That's great. That's normal. We're on the right Wi-Fi? Question mark? We shall see. So far, seems fine. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to do a thing. Can I fix it? Stream. Shoot. Output? Give me a second, chat. I gotta stop stream and restart stream to fix the setting. Let's try this. I think it should be fine. Hello, is the YouTube stream okay? What are we at? Okay, fix itself. I'm gonna hope that this works, or we might just have to work off of YouTube again. I'm hoping that I fixed the... I messed up my Twitch VOD channel. Sorry, the audio. My last stream had absolutely no audio in the VOD. I messed it up, so I'm hoping that I fixed it now. Anyway. Hello! Hi! Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Realm SMP, where people have been very unhappy, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm not going to talk about stuff until people are here, so I'm not talking into the void, but I don't know what I'm gonna do in the realm of SMP, if I'm gonna continue playing, and that's all I'm gonna say for right now. For the time being, we have cobblestone in my inventory. We can put that back. And I am going to, we're working on palette swapping the Camel Cafe. Okay, so hold on. I know we had stone, we had glass, and we had, okay, I've taken out the floor, and I've replaced the floor. So it's gonna look weird for a little bit until we get this built. But we had lots of sandstone. That's, okay, I'm kind of thinking actually cobbled deep slate over stone brick deep slate, because that's closer to the sandstone texture. So then how many things do I need of cobbled deep slate? It was, so far it's 3 stacks plus 41 sandstone walls. Okay. And I'm gonna need more. I'm just doing these in sections. I have a schematic of the Camel Cafe that I took that that I'm gonna use. So it's 1, 2, 3 stacks, and the 50 is gonna be the cobblestone walls because I don't think I have any. Put that cobble deep slate walls. Okay, there we go. Holding a funeral for red factions, justified but crazy. Hold on, let me see here. So we have Bootsy, Marluna. I think that's everyone that I really recognize. So, hi. To the loves, hello, welcome to stream. How's it going? We're gonna be rebuilding the Camel Cafe over here. What is that? Oh, that's a schematic. What's up? What's up is that we're rebuilding that up there, down here, so we can keep the prank. And then the server that I'm playing on made a very controversial announcement today, so I'm waiting for people to show up so that I can talk about it. And talk about what I want to do about it. Okay, you're actually... Okay, we're gonna do that. You're folding origami right now, little butterflies? Oh, fun! I have a coworker that makes origami butterflies, and we have lovely butterflies at work. And everyone loves them. I think even the crabby, the bosses like them enough to keep them. Also, I need blocks. I need spacer blocks. So I should have kept that cobblestone. Do we want to go to the Red Faction funeral? That could be fun, actually. I'm kind of tempted to go to the Red Faction funeral. Are non-Red Faction allowed at the Red Faction funeral? How'd my Cookie Run Kingdom fanfic go? Good. I'm working on finishing it for this current chapter. I got to the end of the papers that I had in real life in front of me. I typed this all out, and so now I'm now working on actually finishing the thing. Which is more time than I actually, easier said than done is what I'm trying to get to. I have to finish, I didn't get to the end of my papers. The end of the papers did not get to the end of the chapter. So I'm having to make up stuff to get to the end of the chapter, come to the concluding point that I want to. And I have to go back and fill in the scenes that I forgot. But I have a better idea of how to fill in the scenes that's not so long as I was thinking it was originally. Because I was thinking that, this is going to be a really, really long chapter, but I don't want to split it. It's already split into part 2. This is the part 2 that I'm writing. I didn't want to write the part 3 as well. So I figured out a better way that flows smoother to get to where the part that I have written that's not annoying. Anyway, who should I TP to hold at the red spot at spawn? Oh, I can go there. Slash spawn. Wait, hold on. We need flowers. Where's poppies? Do we have poppies? We have mushrooms. Peonies. Oh, we got poppies. There we go. Do we have wither roses? I feel like there's been a place that we've had wither roses. Okay, no, it's fine. We'll have weeping vines. We'll hold weeping vines and a poppy. But now we are going to go be sad and depressed at the Red Faction funeral. Freaking jump scare.
Hello.
Jeez, don't scare me like that, Kay. What are you doing here?
I've just been sat here.
For how long?
I don't know. I was trying to go through my things, and right now my armor protection is only a full armor piece and a bit.
Oh
on
dear.
The, on the row.
Yes,
even though it's, and I'm like, ugh.
On one hand,
and
I think
only have one life left on this one.
Okay.
Because I keep dying to mobs.
Yeah. Well, I'll fill you in on the controversial things that have happened today with this server later. You want to attend a funeral to Red Faction right now?
Okay.
Here's a oh wait, hold on.
I have no inventory space.
Oh, never mind then. Ignore that. You can do /trade decline. I was gonna give you a flower to bring to the funeral.
Oh no, I have no literally no inventory space.
Long story short, the PvP is being disabled on the server, much to everyone's surprise and dislike. And there's an entire faction who is based around PvP that they're holding a funeral for. So, so I'm going to that now.
Okay. Why do they decide to disable PvP?
No one knows, and that's why people are mad.
Also, for some reason, my extra hearts are gone, and I don't know why.
Oh, they disappear at spawn.
Because what?
They disappear at spawn. You'll get them back when you leave spawn.
Oh, okay.
Are they in a group? Ah, they're in a group.
Oh,
there's no fast ride.
Oh.
Okay. Try again. Oh, no.
I need to check my keybinds.
Breaking. There we go.
Oh, that is a locked group. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess we're just going to silently attend the funeral of the Red.
Silently.
I'm curious, is there anyone here that... Oh, wait, there's a few people that are Red Faction here.
I never even joined. I'm just here to be here.
I'm just here in solidarity.
Yes. I'm wondering why there's a Mapix skin.
I did notice that.
Why is there...
Hold on. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here today as we share in the service of love for our beloved friend, the Red Faction. Red Faction's greatest joys were killing people, because you know, it's the PvP faction.
Or would just block it.
Yeah, I have a thin skin.
It was their wish that we shouldn't cry or be sad here today. In fact, they would want us to celebrate life instead. To spend today doing something we love. Because we can't PvP anymore. I know that even after today, Red Faction will live on in that memory. Let us carry the love for us today and every day in their memory. Rest in peace, the PvP. Rest in peace, the red faction. I can't believe.
Hello.
I can't believe.
Oh yeah. Well,
Can't believe that
Hi,
we're
so-
not allowed to fight each other anymore. We're not allowed to punch each
So-
other.
It's crazy.
I can't. I would just like to say that some of us had a very productive conversation with one of the devs, and while I can't be like, they're gonna bring back PvP confirmed, there is a dev who is listening to us and is
good.
hearing that, like, it kind of, people aren't happy. It explained why we aren't happy. That we need, like, more communication from the dev before doing things so we can get feedback. So, like, there is hope for the server,
That's good.
Yeah,
Really?
it's not completely cooked, okay?
I really hope
It
so.
does suck what happened, but it's not completely cooked, All right, that the game designer that Tubbo just hired has not had enough time to work with the rest of the dev team yet, basically.
Is that poor
So-
Carrot who kind of seems to be
Yeah,
caught?
that's poor Carrot. I'm
He
talking
seems to be
about Carrot.
caught in the crossfire. It's like
Carrot to spread the word, but then to not say Carrot is awesome. So, like, I was trying to avoid saying Carrot, but yeah, it's Carrot.
okay, is it
The dev that most of us here, the ones of us that are in a VC together,
okay?
that was actually the VC we talked to Carrot in.
Gotcha.
We've
Yeah,
been
I
chilling
saw
all
that
day.
he was on
Okay.
earlier. I saw the RNVC
Yeah.
earlier.
So we talked to Carrot, and Carrot literally even took notes on what we were saying about it,
Let's go.
Oh, I'm glad, 'cause
So,
I've-
so Carrot, I have some faith, It's
okay.
gonna fucking suck. At
Okay.
least immediately on Monday,
Yeah.
And
It's-
I
Yeah.
have very low faith
This
for
is
how well the
happening after
Coliseum's gonna
Easter?
go. Oh yeah, it's happening on Monday. Yeah, that's when
Happening on
everything's.
Monday.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be. I think the update goes live Tuesday, is what it sounds like,
It's-
or later.
Well, might be time zone things. Might be.
Okay, yeah, it might be time some things.
So
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's a thing that's like I've been genuinely pondering leaving the server because I'm kind of tired of just this constant fight to not have people screw up the server.
Oh dear.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's interesting.
and so
um,
I'll
I
give
think
it one
with
more shot. I'll
Carrot-
trust.
And how that, and like you don't have to play on the server at least to keep up with some stuff. You can probably follow
Yeah.
the Discord and see stuff.
Yeah.
It's not so, but it's not gonna be total. There's hope. There's hope for the
Mhm.
server.
There's
And I
hope
trust
still.
Carrot
Yes.
because I don't know Carrot personally, but like I was someone who also frequently played on Tubnet, and Carrot was also the game designer for Tubnet stuff.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
even though we all know Tubnet kind of imploded, certainly wasn't because of anything Carrot did. I'll say that. Carrot was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carrot
Carrot
seems.
is actually responsible for most of the NPC skins, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
that's cool. That
Because
makes
most of
sense.
these NPC skins are reused from Tubnet.
Oh, the more you
And that's
know.
why, even though this server is medieval, a lot of these guys are wearing very modern clothes.
I
because
was
Tubnet
Okay,
is
that
set in a city called New Block City.
this explains a
not a
lot,
medieval
actually.
place. Yeah, that's why there's so many, normal looking NPCs when the build is very medieval. Oh right. Yeah, poor Cage.
Poor Cage is
Bro's
getting
faction
yeeted.
is dead now. I literally can't believe
Rest
on
in
stream
peace.
Tubbo was like, "Oh crap, we forgot about." Tubbo
I
didn't
can't-
literally say,
no.
"Oh crap, we forgot about Red Faction," but like that was the energy,
No,
of,
like
Damn.
that's
shit, we didn't
actually
consider how-
insane that he forgot one of the main
like, they
four
were like,
factions.
Shit, that's an oversight. Like,
Yeah.
how impulsive is this for you to not realize you are killing an entire
Yeah.
faction's reason for
Legitimately,
existing?
I haven't seen any of these people on like a couple weeks.
Yeah, like, do you see how big the gap is, like, between the top player and the second? There's no other
Yeah,
faction like
I haven't
that.
seen Sin on a while.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Sin's
Sin is-
busy.
I know Sin is
Yeah.
up with other stuff, and also, little frustrated with the server and
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
his
That's
own
bad.
ways.
That's
Wait,
sad.
The
What?
fact that Slayer is still on there when Bro was banned for a month is crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's not.
I keep
There's
forgetting
no-
he does that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't admit it. Hold on. Hold on. I could probably see if I turn down my FOV. Maybe.
Oh, can you not quite
Do
see?
you not have like a zoom mod?
I don't have the zoom on because I've been using a spyglass, and spyglass has been fine, and I've lost my spyglass, so I'm trying to get
Oh,
up
no.
closer so that I can
Do you have
actually
Essentials?
see it.
no.
No, I don't have
Essentials.
essentials. I don't.
Get essential.
Essentials is
Essentials has a
annoying.
zoom
It spams me too much
It
with
has a
random
zoom button.
notifications.
But
Normally
basically, I just
Zoomify's
wanted to
fine.
take a moment to say and spread the word that don't totally give up hope, okay? There's
We're
at
trying
least
our
Carrot
best.
is willing to
Hello.
Carrot is
Okay.
willing to listen, took notes on our conversation. I don't know how long we were talking, like at least an hour or so.
It
Wow.
was longer than an hour. Y'all were
Dedication.
in VC for a while.
But we are still in the same VC though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
Well, we were. I'm not in it anymore right now. But you know.
We're yapping.
But yeah, it's
Well, thank you for taking the time to update us because
Yeah,
that
there's
is
still-
good to know
there's-
information because
yeah, and you know, you can talk to say other people, you know, if you want to. You don't have to, of course. Just like it's not all doom and gloom, you know. That's basically what I wanted to make sure
Yay.
that people understood while we're having this wonderful funeral for Red Faction in the meantime.
hopefully
Very
Red.
sad.
Okay, you know what they should do? Look, they should revive Red Faction as zombies or something like that. That would be kind of sick.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, the
Cage
might as
becomes
well
a
fund it
skeleton.
if you're gonna do it lore wise, like.
We
And
need
I know
some.
Carrot can also cook up some nice lore.
We
Okay,
need some
Tubnut
lore
had
on the
some
server.
interesting lore.
There's
We
no
need
lore on the
lore,
server.
Tub-
We need
Get
people to
y'all
role
remember
players,
that.
lock
Or I think
in.
you hear when
Give us some
Carrot
options.
was literally like, "Hey guys, what can someone give me like a summary of the Realm server lore?" Apparently, bro, like asked that.
Camel
exact, and
Cafe, I
pointed
think, is
maybe
the
more to
only
Mirror Maze
thing.
Wiki.
I said
'Cause I
didn't
don't
say
I
that
haven't
for a
been
while.
on
We need
enough
a-
to establish any lore yet.
we need
There's-
a fandom.
What's funny is that, like, I know a
Does everyone
couple.
know that we are all pawns of them.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we do know that. We're all
Shush.
pawns.
Okay, well everyone knows. Everyone knows. This is great.
Shut.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's been
Alright,
crazy
cool.
that I know that there's like a lot of people that I know that I've invited to the server have come from roleplay groups. There's just been absolutely no roleplay for us to figure out how to get into, and so we've
No
been
one
very
knows roleplay
sad.
Etiquette. People just throw other people into lore.
yeah.
and it's just
Yeah.
like, there's no etiquette.
It's been
You
interesting
gotta
'cause
ask people.
yeah. So
I just
Yeah,
haven't been
I
on
know
enough to
I
even
need to-
think about lore. Let's be honestly.
We need.
I had a whole character.
I remember.
You have
the
no
first
eyes.
week-
I know I had a whole character.
He doesn't have a
and-
face.
No, but I remember
Oh, you don't have
in
a
the
face. Okay,
beginning-
that makes sense. I was
I
confused.
remember.
Oh, they switched skins now.
Do you have essentials?
I
do,
thought it
yes.
was
Oh,
the
maybe-
eyes
wow.
mod. I thought it was the
Maybe I
eyes
get
mod.
that. I don't like it, but maybe I'll get
I
it.
remember in the beginning of the server.
I have
when they had,
essential
like, watcher stuff.
Zoomify.
It was like the watchers are coming. Like,
I was playing this non-cheaty vanilla, and apparently I'm the only one that was doing that.
Oh my gosh. I need someone to
did
pull in the
essentials
watchers.
because most people I don't
Can-
know. Most people
Does
use
anyone
essentials
remember when
nowadays, I
they
don't know.
when they sped up time and had the crazy music
I
playing?
think that was
They-
kind of stopped.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, the
they should-
dragons, the witches. Oh
They should
my
bring
god, I
it
remember
back.
that.
We
I
should
miss
have an
I
ARG
think
on
that was
here.
partially stopped because
miss the
some people were
trampoline.
having issues with
I
it.
mi-
Like
I miss
they
spin
found it eye
parties.
straining and.
Oh, okay. Man,
Yeah.
because
Oh my gosh.
unironically,
We need
server
this
lore would go
server back.
crazy.
Test server
Way to do
somehow
funny
had
stuff, though.
lore. The
Wait,
test
yeah,
server
the test
had
server
lore.
had more lore than this so far.
I feel like
Yeah,
whether
we're
a
all
server or not
following
has
that.
lore is a testament to how well it's thriving.
Yeah.
Because the
We
test
need- we
server
have
seems
a-
like it was doing pretty good.
The test
I'm
server
surprised
was
we don't have our own
great.
wiki page yet.
The test server was lightning in a bottle, though. We'll never get that back.
Yeah.
We can get close, but we'll never get it back. And that's partially because you can't get a test server environment with this big a player base.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
it.
I mean, even
But-
now we still only have around 1,100 players that play daily.
I mean, there have been a handful of new people who keep sticking around. It's nice. There were a couple times where Tubbo showed off the realm after doing some QSMP. That brought in some new people, of course.
Oh yeah, I showed some of
But
them around.
I think, and someone said this in the slightly inappropriately placed feedback to the update that is in the community events channel.
Oh, that's not quite right. Although I guess,
Yeah, but there's
complaining to
no
staff
good
could count
place
as a community
to
event.
organize feedback like that currently, so I kind of get it, but it's a little,
Yeah.
this is definitely not where it's supposed to be. I will not be shocked if it ends up getting deleted. Did it get deleted? Oh, there it is.
Surprised it hasn't.
No, it's down. Yeah. Maybe it's because there were too silencing to just get rid of it. I don't know. Because it would feel a little like that. But like someone who is like, I have only started
they do that
playing
on that
in the
server
last
I'm on.
week, and they're still here, But they talk about how there's no guides. Like, if you log on the server and you don't know anything about the Realm SMP, what the fuck do you do?
I had to show a player around because they just joined. I'm like, my favorite thing to do is show people
Yeah.
around. So
It's nice.
Legit just
It's
walked
nice
around
when the
with them.
community comes together and is like, oh, here, I'll show you around spawn. Here's the good.
Yo,
But,
hi
there
Luchin, hi
does
Blitz.
need to
That's
be
not a reliable
something.
We're in the
system.
middle of a conversation
that's
right now,
not
so I can't
reliable.
explain what's going
'Cause
on.
What if someone logs on
Essentially, we're
during non-peak
talking about
hours where
a
there's
controversial
20-ish people online,
update
maybe
that the
less.
server announced,
And none
and
of those
some of
people
the feedback to
who
it.
are particularly social. What then?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
player just screwed?
yeah, it's
These are the
been.
guidebook we got.
Yeah, that's one of the
Could
things
be
where
in
it's like,
here.
we're working on it, and it's like, you've had it's
Server's
clearly
been up
not
for
number one
months.
priority
You've
and
been
I understand
quote
why
unquote
it's
working
not.
on it for months.
Yeah.
And on one hand, I get like they got that commission or whatever from like Mojang themselves, and that's fair that they needed
Oh
to
my god.
turn down development for that.
Yeah, it's like, I understand getting that bag,
Mm-hmm.
but the way that it was portrayed to us was kind of like, dude,
What?
like, we don't care about Bedrock. We don't care
How did
about
that
your
bypass the filter?
ass is not caught because
Having
it
Bedrock
is in
would
too many other
crash
words.
the server low key.
Bedrock would.
Oh god, not Bedrock.
Well, yeah, like
No.
making it open to also Bedrock. I'm like totally
Oh,
for
Bedrock, oh,
like
God.
Dude,
letting
it's
more
gonna
people
be
on,
many more
but like
people.
Did you
bro,
guys
That's
know
in
you
bad
Tubnet was
ideas.
also
too much
supposed to be
people.
Bedrock
You need a
compatible? It
separate
never
server.
happened.
You need a separate world.
Yeah,
for Bedrock.
there's been a lot of concerns about the where Bedrock fits into this, because this is fundamentally not really
we
a
were
Bedrock
we supposed to
friendly.
get Bedrock before we got Nether?
Oh my
You're
wait,
not
yeah.
wrong.
That
Technically,
was
they
said
were.
that- I think at like the first community meeting they said that.
Yeah, I remember that they're
And-
working on hitting 1,000-player count capacity, and then that's when they're gonna invite Bedrock and do the Nether at the same time, because they'd have the ability to hold a second dimension, because second dimensions take up a lot of
And now we're getting
stuff.
an 80k wide
Yeah, I don't know why it's that
Nether.
big. And custom nether. yeah.
Custom nether with custom structures, all that
Yeah,
fun
I have
So
zero
jazz,
everyone,
you
I mean,
know?
is it just
don't have
Terralith
important
again, or is it
plans on
actually
Monday.
custom? Because
Oh, yeah, and
Terralith
what are
is
the
pretty standard.
custom structures? Are they like Terralith structures? Because those look
Yeah.
like they're like a nothing.
Yeah, they're
builder.
Terralith.
Yeah, it's probably Terralith again.
Well,
Yeah.
So I love
think
Terralith, don't get me wrong, but its
Terralith-
structures are nothing to
Terralith
write home
doesn't
about.
affect
Something
the
similar.
nether. Terralith is
Yeah, I don't
like
think
Is
it
there
has
like
a
a
nether.
completely
similar
custom made.
thing? Is it like a There's probably they probably found something similar.
Probably, but we don't know.
Hey, Bitsy.
That
Yeah.
or they just have
Terralith
rock
was
built
the obvious
something.
option.
Hi, Bootsy!
Hello.
Hi, Bootsy.
I'm here for the funeral.
Oh,
Second one of the day here.
unfortunately,
This
you've
is
missed
really
it.
devastating.
Yeah.
We can-
Oh,
Yeah.
I went to the one earlier.
I've informed the masses that Carrot is listening and, making sure to take in feedback seriously.
Oh yeah, Carrot is awesome. Can confirm.
Carrot's been great so
Carrot's
far.
really awesome. Carrot
I
really
mean,
cares.
Carrot was
Carrot's really listening.
And we see, I'm sure y'all have noticed that, Carrot is online a lot more than the other
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
It was another thing I mentioned
And
to
he only got
Carrot,
admin rank
you know?
recently. He's been playing for weeks.
Oh, as you know.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
I
only
remember
got
the
the
first
admin
time I
rank a
saw
couple days
Carrot, it
ago.
was so awkward because, Bro was so excited to see me
I
because
had to purge.
he recognized
Sorry.
me from Tubnet.
Aww.
And I was like, I have a headache. I don't want to do anything. But I will
Oh,
pop
no.
over to spawn
So
real quick to say
fair.
hi.
So I'm
I
glad.
didn't have my headphones on.
I'm glad to hear that Carrot's actually chill, because I was a little bit hesitant to see a new admin on. I was like, I wanna have good faith, but it was definitely a what's
but no,
going on,
yeah.
because it's
Carrot-
been interesting already.
Yeah,
And
Carrot
then-
is also someone who has worked with Tubba before too. So
Because
You
he
know.
said he was on Tubnet, so
I think Casper, if y'all have seen Casper, is
No.
also
I
Tubnet
haven't
era.
seen any admins in a while.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say there's been no
Casper
admins on.
Mattress, I think is his current work username. It was something else before, but it's not very professional to have WTF at the end of your username. So I think it got changed recently.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
See, that's where I don't understand why the server is PG for the chat, because most people here are PG-13.
It's because
I think-
they want to partner with Mojang, is what I've heard, and so they have to
Yeah.
fulfill
like at least the
certain.
rumor.
That's at least the rumor, and that's why they have to
like,
enforce certain
something
ratings
similar.
and stuff, and that's like why they
Yeah.
like like funding the server is only done through like cosmetic sort of things, so they can't do any crates or anything like that specifically because that's against Mojang TOS and stuff.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
very finely towing the line of
What's allowed?
by Minecraft EULA
Yeah.
with the crates, which is why I was kind of like people were like, isn't the crates kind of hypocritic to the no
Yeah, I
gambling rule?
was
It's
saying
like,
that. I'm like, aren't they
like my
no?
thought is they can regulate exactly how the crates work, the odds for that. They cannot regulate player run gambling at all.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
difference.
Mhm.
They could not
Mhm.
be able to properly make sure that player gambling is not breaking the rules, you know?
Yeah. I think that's fair enough, personally.
Yeah.
I feel bad for all
And
the people
honestly,
that
it's
came
not
onto
a
this
bad
server with
system.
a plan to make a casino.
I think
remember multiple.
I
people
know
saying
so
that.
many people.
Really?
yeah, so
That's crazy.
I think that's why
That's
they
a
updated the
common
rules to
thing.
be like casino themed builds are fine. You
Yeah.
just can't actually have gambling.
Well, the
I
other
said
It's
someone's
just a
videos
shame.
on
with-
actual gambling machines in
The other thing
Minecraft.
What about
Dude, so-
what about gambling with your life? Thoughts?
Oh no, Clove already does that.
Yeah,
Well, we are gonna
shock.
do that soon.
True. True.
Yeah.
We have to be nice and friendly to each other the entire
No,
time.
but
Oh
Why
The
did
main
they-
thing, the main thing
Oh,
what
no.
I was trying to
Uh-oh.
say was
I
the main
just
thing
got
with them adding
kidnapped.
Bedrock is one, they would not be able to use voice chat.
They
because
took me
of
out
the
back and shot
voice
me.
chat
I'm
on
fine.
Bedrock.
No.
And also,
Welcome back.
I think that the people that would join on Bedrock are like, I wouldn't say different.
the children.
It's like a different.
It skews
yes,
younger.
That's what I'm
It skews
trying to
younger.
Oh, yeah,
say.
absolutely.
Younger children.
I can't wait to play the
And
Realm
I
SMP
know
on
that
my
they're-
iPhone.
And that there- I know
me
there's
me
people-
logging on my Bedrock account to farm more orbs
Well,
Yeah,
I
the
just
or
Realm
know
load
SMP
my
that-
on your
bone meal
phone?
farm.
I just know that
Yeah,
like
bro. Lock in, twin.
Oh yeah.
Don't say that. You're gonna scare the
too.
staff. You're gonna scare
I know
Bootsy.
that I know
Bootsy,
that there are
no.
some people that
Wait,
are...
what? I wasn't listening. Say it
Exactly.
again.
Don't listen. Don't listen.
Wait, say
Don't
it again.
listen.
I really wasn't
No.
listening.
It's in chat.
Okay.
It's from Marcus.
Oh no, no, Marcus.
No,
Yeah,
Bootsy.
we should all make more
No.
tickets. Just,
Everyone
just
save
for
Bootsy.
faction. Yeah, we need to
No.
celebrate. Well,
No.
no.
Bootsy's
hold
like the
funeral
only
tickets,
staff
please.
member,
Oh,
one of the
Bootsy?
few 3 staff members that are on regularly.
No.
Don't
No.
smash your head against the wall.
No.
Free Bootsy! Hey, it's fine. Look,
Free
Bedrock's
Bootsy.
the longer that Bedrock takes to come, then the longer then you don't have to deal with that.
I don't think it's coming. I
Yeah.
don't think it's coming.
It never came for Tubnet. It's not gonna come for here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
I
so.
think the
It's
main
not.
reason why
They're not
I
gonna
think
manage
the main
it.
thing is I know that some people are like not very
Eldritch.
comfortable interacting with younger people.
Yeah.
And I know the demographic on here is from what I can tell, it's mostly 13 plus, 15 plus.
Oh, absolutely.
So I don't
I
think
think there's like a few people that I at least see in chat, and I'm like, I suspect you probably are a bit younger than that.
yeah, I've heard
I haven't
some-
seen the
Obviously,
one
not gonna
kid
name
that
names
I
because
knew
that's
of that
weird to
doxed
speculate.
themselves.
Yes, don't name
in-
names.
Yeah.
Good instinct.
You know,
Yeah.
I do know there's one person.
you can
that
usually
was-
get a vibe if someone skews younger. You know,
Yeah.
and it's fine for them to enjoy this, but I honestly can't even see younger people enjoying the server long term.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like
Yeah.
this is like
Even if they understand how it works, I just don't feel like it's a server.
they not for
where the
nothing.
mechanics are really.
Yeah, because this is like, this is for people who like the grind, who like the long-term achievement.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you that
Yeah.
immediate dopamine hit that people really like. So it's a thing that you
Yeah.
hit level 40 basically, and you're not leveling up every 5 seconds. And I think that it's very quickly that it's not even the right audience for Bedrock players in general. Because of that.
Yeah, it's interesting. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Hopefully the devs will listen to us.
Fingers
We're getting better
crossed.
at that.
Fingers crossed. We love Carrot. Carrot's awesome.
Yeah, Carrot is.
They
Carrot,
really
comes in chat and is like, chat census time. You know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them do that since freaking test server, since this server
Oh my
launched.
gosh, I
So
forgot
what they
about
really
that.
need to
Yeah,
do is have
they
like
need to get
someone that's properly on the dev team that's like committed to PR and
Wait.
stuff, because they're supposed to have
Yes.
one of the admins is supposed to be like the community liaison,
Zab,
and yeah, Zab
seems
is
nice,
like
but Zab is
is-
not a community
that
manager.
yeah, there's like Zab's been MIA
It's-
since like
it's
day
enough.
one, and so it's really
He's
confusing.
fine, but
Oh.
he's more of a
Ow.
staff.
Yeah, you're right.
He's more of a staff rules guy than community, you know.
But I
And
think
that's fine.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think he does good enough at that, at least from what I've seen, obviously as an outsider. You know, I don't know shit
Yeah.
behind the scenes, but I think Dab's doing fine in that department. It's just like, bro does not get the community, so you're not managing the community really.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the
that
main
I
thing
think
is-
that's what they need is someone on the dev team to act as a community liaison, because if they're
Yeah.
consistently struggling with communication, it means that they've got no one on the dev team that's good at communication, and they need that to
Yeah.
stop or
I'll
to
apply to dev
avoid
team,
these
don't worry.
problems.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I think the main problem is they see this as a grinding server, but there's a whole we're not just a server. This is a whole community.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
So, like there's very
it's just the
different
typical
stuff in
issue
just a
of
normal
not
server.
Absolutely.
of people not. They don't test their product themselves, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't.
Yeah.
We
seen
are
what
the realm
actually
SMP.
people-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true, so
Yeah.
true.
No, Marcus, no, that was funny.
Marcus just
We
magical
are
like
the
that. Don't worry.
world. We are the children.
Do y'all remember were y'all here when we had to sit in the queue for 7 hours?
Yep.
Yeah, that.
Oh god, yeah.
I bought so many people ranks during that time.
Oh yeah. I immediately got
Yeah.
myself a rank because I was like, if I'm gonna stream on here, then I don't want
Yeah.
to have to be sitting in 6 hours
Have
to
to
potentially
stream.
stream.
And then there goes the queue. It's no longer real.
Yeah.
Well, there's still other perks to having
before I got a
ranks.
queue-
Yeah,
before I
there
got
are.
a
Yeah,
rank.
there are. I mean, look at me. I'm Echo.
Fair enough.
I have not
Yeah.
spent money since the first day of the server.
Me neither,
I
yeah.
spent no money on the whole server. People just been giving me stuff.
Depending on what the spring drop is, if it's Clover themed, then by obligation I may have to.
Oh, I should tell Clover about that.
I can finally gamble again because I set a limit on myself that I could only do it every time I hit 100 in the skill, and I finally hit 100 per skill
Oh,
recently. So that's nice.
congrats. I wish that I
Yeah,
weren't
I
on one
remember
life and I have to
that
sur-
joke.
Oh, it's like a reward.
Never bring back
Exactly,
the
you get
queue.
it.
Oh.
And it also
QSMP,
stops me from doing it
y'all
all the
remember when we
time.
were this?
Not the QSMP.
No.
Oh, what,
Yes!
SMP?
We don't
Wait a second.
we don't
Where have I
need
heard
that.
Oh,
before?
goodness.
I wonder where
There's gotta
Like
be a
conversation.
second one.
Why is it bad not in QSMP 2? I have to watch Ash.
Boo.
Seriously, can you
Boo,
believe these people? They just want to
QSMP.
sit in the queue.
Boo, QSMP.
I mean, hey,
Both
I'll
versions,
tell the
all three
devs,
versions.
You guys want the queue back? I'm sure we can bring it back.
I wish- I missed the parkour. The-
We're not-
Yeah,
I will
we can make
fight
it 20
you.
people max, and it's gonna be 10 staff, and then whoever else can get in. You know.
Yeah, so
No,
11 people. Yeah, 11
seriously, I
people.
remember
Mhm.
looping sucked.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
that
it
sucks.
Dude,
I
it was
felt
miserable.
bad every
And I
time
became
someone
staff
thought they were
afterward. I couldn't
getting
even
it,
skip
and
the
then
queue. It's
queue looped again.
devastating.
Bootsy, I had no idea how before you were on staff how you were on all the time. Because I remember thinking
Thank
that
you.
so often. I was
I
like,
still
how are
never
you
log in
always
is
on?
the answer.
Is that you saying that I don't have a life?
No,
Goddamn.
no,
You're
God
here right
damn.
now.
that's not what I
Goddamn.
meant. That's not what I
Getting
meant. Hold on.
roasted at a funeral.
No, no, no.
Hashtag help.
Yeah.
Back up.
You got a good life.
Yay. Whoa. No, I just hang out on here a lot.
Yeah,
I just sit and talk. I'm very
I was
social.
lucky
I
enough
just
to
sit and talk to
wake up
people.
there's a
Enough
reason
and,
that
like-
Camel Cafe is peak.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah.
I'm there all the time.
Mhm.
Like basically 24/7. It's devastating.
So true, so true. No one
Yeah.
fact checked
I
that.
sat in queue
No one
for
fact
7
checked that.
hours one day,
Shh.
and then I fell into lava and logged, and then sat in queue for another 7 hours.
No.
I was just trying to get into the server to play with Bad, man. He just wanted me to grind.
And now we've been abandoned by the big streamers.
And now I'm the only one that plays.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Emo Cafe?
Left.
Fine, I'm the only anyone that plays anymore.
Guys, do we think any of them will come back Monday? Guys, place your bets.
I mean,
Except
I
not
can
actually
ask.
betting because gambling is not allowed. Place your
I
metaphorical
can
bets.
ask. I'm betting no though, because we have
Bet on
Yeah,
nothing.
probably
Bet on
not.
nothing.
Yeah.
Always bet on nothing.
Metaphorically
The only
bet on
the
nothing.
only person I could
Metaphorically.
think that would the only person that I could think would show up is Pilly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
Did-
continue to play
I don't
with
even
it.
remember when Pilly was on in the first place.
Billy got on a couple weeks ago.
I think
Oh,
Billy
okay.
logged
Yeah, that
off
was fun.
because
The marriage.
sweats.
They said they were
Another
gonna
one.
fix PvP and nothing came out of it.
What
Yeah.
did you do? What did we
Not
do?
me.
I think.
Just
The
some
People's
people
Warrior,
we
they said.
know.
What
I
did they
think
do?
that There's a main problem
What do
with
you think they did?
public
Pilly,
SMPs
who wants
as
to
a
fight?
whole. Are you sure? There's a main problem with
It's
public
who I
SMPs
think it
as
is,
a whole.
isn't it?
Probably. I don't even
with
remember
big
myself.
SMPs. The main problem with those is when creators do get on, they kind of just get swarmed, which
Mhm.
makes it not fun. Like, let's say for Ghost Town, the one time that Bad's gotten on off stream, we had a bunch of people teleport and just hang around and follow him. That does not make it fun for anyone.
No.
Like,
No.
like none of my
That's
all
so
my
boring.
Oh, yeah.
teammates just wanted, like, I was trying to tell them, hey, can y'all maybe like leave for now because it makes us all uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, it just makes it like, I get why the people don't log on anymore. I don't want to be followed wherever I go. Like, it doesn't make it fun. And we also had people spawn camping on the outside of Ghost Town for the longest time. We also had people killing our members when we were just trying to go to stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Chris, look away.
Here is the reason why
Chris,
this
turn around.
happened.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris.
He's not there.
got it.
Hey,
He's
Chris,
not
what
here.
happened to
I was there when
Shade?
that happened.
He's not
In
here.
my defense, it was really coincidental, and I just had to take the opportunity.
It was.
Oh,
It
wait, you're
was.
here too.
It was funny.
was
It was kind of
handed to
funny.
me on a silver platter.
Spawn
I
camping.
cannot
Or not camp
refuse.
town camping.
I don't town camp.
Neither of them are here.
We
No,
were
you
in
didn't.
our, town. It was
Neither of them are here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that
have
was
Neither of
hilarious.
them are here.
$100. You take the $100. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 50K or something on your
I had
head?
zero idea. I was not paying attention.
It was 50K to Camel.
Where did he?
Yeah.
What?
Roll.
Where did he go?
I
Oh,
forgot
hi.
about Slash Rule.
I don't know how
Oh,
I
does
have
that
this.
only show up like if you're near each other or something?
Yup.
Oh, okay, 'cause
That's
that-
not anything else.
Wait, yeah. Why is that the only thing that works on?
Yup.
Was it called? God, what admin was it? Wait, let me look at what admins there are.
We want to start listing them. Casper,
It was,
Immediately
it
people
was-
start rolling
I think
dice.
it was either just Skip Turn or Casper was gonna make a proximity like message chat, and then just never
Oh, that
did.
would be-
This was like first like week one talks.
Classic.
Oh, one
They
thing.
forgot. They
For
forgot,
anyone that
guys.
did want to see,
Surprise,
today's
surprise,
the,
eh?
Today's the 3-year anniversary for the first eggs, and yesterday was Bob's birthday.
Oh,
Damn, that was 3 years
Yeah.
ago.
don't
What
say
the
that.
fuck?
Jesus.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
whoa.
3 years.
Suddenly, everyone here feels a lot older.
God, I'm like
I mean,
50.
that's
Damn.
playing with,
Shut the
Yeah,
up,
Daphne's
Chris.
admin and
Yeah, Chris, you're
Bob's
so
admin right
old,
now.
Chris.
And Dan.
Yeah, you're.
And-
Okay, screw me, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, now-
You're
now
almost
I-
as old
now
as
I- now I
Slayer,
want
basically.
Ash. Now I'm
No.
watching
Tempest,
Ash.
why are you straight?
No, no.
What?
I don't think
What?
I don't think that's
Wow.
true.
Great, Emma.
Wild.
What's happening?
I forgot I had
Yeah, why are you that
this. I don't
scared?
know.
Please put away Gay Slayer.
Go
Why
back
is
into the
Slayer gay?
closet.
Get back
Listen,
in there,
okay,
bro.
I'm on the leaderboard.
I
I'm
said get.
staying sad. Okay, fine, I'll get in the closet. Where's the closet?
That was the funniest thing
Alright, we're gonna
Yeah,
head back
but-
to town.
Oh.
Been fun. Oh, that's the wrong place. Very fun, very interesting conversations, but at that point we're just vibing. Wait, what? What's Cake's username? Hello, is Cake on? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, okay, Cake's logged off. Okay. So that's kind of where we're at. If you got any questions about what's going on the server, feel free to ask and I'll fill it in because I do understand that we were kind of in the middle of we kind of got thrown into the middle of it for people who already had context. Oh, hi.
I thought you were talking to me.
I mean, technically, it could be talking to you. I was mostly talking to chat because I didn't know that you were here.
I just got here.
Okay. But yeah. Did you get the gist of what was going on? Or you want to fill in or what?
No more PvP.
Yeah, pretty much. And people are not happy about it because, like, there's, like, you know, PvP killing stuff that's not fun. But then there's also the thing that people should be able to fight each other if they want. And, like, not have to go to, like, specifically the PvP arena that they're going to be adding. It's like, they, like, because people fight each other for mini games and for fun and silly and stuff like that. And, like, there's an Olympics that people want to hold. And those wouldn't be possible. And that's where people are annoyed, is, like, it shouldn't be just a full stop ban.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
not
gist of it.
fun.
So I didn't know that that you were on. You were just standing there, and I turned. I was like, "Wait, I know that person." That scared the life out of me.
I was like, how can I scare the life out of you? I'm just standing here.
I was just like, "Oh my!" First, it was like, "Hey, that's my friend," but then also, "What the heck?" Where I didn't know you were on.
I saw you streaming, and I'm like, taps fingers together.
Oh, you're plotting. I see.
No, I'm not plotting. I'm just like, I'm kind of lonely. Maybe I could do something. And I also need to level up because I only have one life left, and I'm screwed the other one.
So here's the thing: is that you could level up more and see how long you can last on one life, or you could just reset now, get your smithing back up, so you can wear all of your armor and stuff again, and then just restart with 3 lives.
I kind of want to see how far I can get.
That's fair. Hey, maybe you'll make it to where they also with this update, or coming soon. I think it's coming soon. They want to remove the life system entirely, and so that's partly why people are mad. Is that it's removing PvP in the life system? So, like, what's the point?
It just becomes traditional vanilla then.
Essentially, yeah. Not even that. You can at least punch each other there.
You know what? That's a fair point.
Let's see. Can you ask anything? Joe, sure, why not? Feel a friend. Also, first-time chatters, Joe's and non-existent. Welcome. What's the follow goal? I don't think it's a follow goal on the server. It's currently a sub goal for the magma drawing, if that's what you mean. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm currently. Hold on.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Hide over here.
Okay, sounds good. I'll leave you be. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing then. Okay, I've got the cobblestone. Your Twitch follower goal? What's that currently at? Oh, it just made it! Oh, hello! I didn't have any sounds! Okay. That's crazy. Thank you for the follows, guys. It's very appreciative. Or I'm very appreciative. Thank you. Wait, is this a public server? This is! The IP should be at the top right there. It's played at RemoSP.net. Oh, there we go. Now I heard it. Yay! Thank you, Josh. Jaws, or is it Josh, or am I saying that right, or what? I just realized I don't know. But yeah, it's at the top there. Technically, you can play on versions higher than 1.21.8. Like, I see people that play on, what's it called? 1.21.11 for what was latest version of Minecraft. But it won't load anything past 1.21.11. That's what the server's running. I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that, Bootsy. I'm not answering that, Bootsy. I'm not calling myself out like that. Nope, 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 nope. Joe's is said like that's Hispanic. Okay. Jose? No, no, no. Okay, okay. I'm holding because I don't want to get. I don't want to make this awkward and mess it up. Okay. There we go. I decided. Okay, Joe's. Okay, I think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll be more than happy to make adjustments. So I just realized that like all of these things on the outside are gonna get not used because they're facing the wall. In English, but it's English just okay. Okay, my bad. So sorry to cause an existential crisis. But yeah, man, I don't know. The server's been on an interesting time. Everyone was so excited for the announcement of this update, and then it immediately got blasted of like, oh, this is actually like not at all what we need. And it very much felt like to me it was like a trade-off of here's this update that everyone's been really excited for. We're also going to do this other update that no one's known about. They haven't told the staff or anything. And it's going to make everyone unhappy. Is kind of what happened earlier today. And so that's why there's been a lot of discussions about the PvP update, is because it's paired with the announcement of the Nether update that everyone's been really excited for, because there's some content that's built into like specifically there's a whole skill in the main skill tree that's locked behind the Nether, because you need blaze powder in order to run a brewing stand, and we don't have a way to get blaze powder. So everyone's been really excited for this update, and then it really got soured of like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it so you can't have fun with your friends and goof off, and like normally people will kill each other just for the hell of it, just punch each other to death constantly, or they'll die in really silly ways. Which like if I know that there's new chatters here. But there's a couple of players that consistently come around on my streams when I'm live, specifically just to cause chaos and die a bunch of times for the bit, and it's really funny. So being told it's like, yes, you are no longer allowed to do that, does kind of suck for everyone involved. Lucia, hello, welcome to stream. Where are all of you coming from? I'm happy to have you guys. How'd you get introduced to me? Are you coming? Wait, hold on. How many people are coming from Twitter? I was gonna say, how many people are coming from Twitter in the fact that I've blown up with like 50 plus follows or something like that from the Pixel SMP announcement? We're all from Twitter for real. Gosh, okay. We're working through applications right now. It's been a little bit crazy. Very excited for what we are cooking, though. Okay, I need more walls, apparently. It was from Twitter. I followed you and saw the notice and you just wanted to check it out. Okay, all good. I'm just not used to having Twitter follows do anything. Normally, I just put notifications out into the void is what it feels like. So I'm certainly not complaining, but it is not what I was expecting. You're from Stock City. Okay, you play in the server, you saw the self-promo. Ah, that actually does something. Didn't expect that. Okay. Pixel is more like Twitter SMP. Is that what this is gonna be now? What's funny is that we're actually kind of probably going to rebrand from Pixel SMP, because we're like wanting something a little bit more unique to ourselves. Pixel SMP felt kind of basic, but it was more or less just something that we could launch with and get some initial feedback out, because we wanted to act quickly on the fact that this was a good idea for Pixel SMP, from the fact that both Camp and my tweets kind of individually blew up. Just kind of like the haha, what if we did this sort of thing. So it's like when we realized, oh wait, this is actually a thing that we should do, we kind of had to jump on the opportunity quick. So that was kind of a launch idea. And then we're working on some branding and stuff now. And we have some ideas. I have some ideas for, Camp's been working on the lore, and I've been working.
Hello.
Hello. I've been working on.
Dump my inventory.
Apparently
That's
someone said that there's some random dump chests, which I was shocked to learn. So
Is there?
I don't know.
I was trying to just search for where things are applicable and go there.
Yeah, I don't know where people said there was a dump chest, because I was told that there was, and I'm like, I don't know where any are. So all I see is that there's stuff that needs to be. Oh, there's unbreaking books or enchanted books. Apparently, I need to go fishing and break down all of these metal things, iron things. But that's gonna take forever. I hate going fishing. Let's see. Got some cool build projects in mind? Oh, I'm excited. I do not remember what the status of most people's applications are. We basically are doing, we had 121 applications. And so, which is about 90 more than we expected. We were expecting, like, our player count was expected to be at 30, and we expected to get like 45 or something like that kind of total to just as what am I trying to say? For what we were aiming for. So when it went to yes, we're going significantly further beyond that. We kind of like we're like, okay, we have got our work cut out for us. And so, like I said, we've gone through a lot of different names. So please forgive me that I don't remember what everyone's status is at the moment. Let me see. Yes, this is the town-based server. As you can see, this is our underwater town of Hadel. And then so that's one part of it. The other big part of it is that there's an economy at spawn that fluctuates prices depending on supply and demand, which is pretty cool. And then lastly, there's this the skills tree here, which is based off of Skyrim MMO skills. And so you go mining, wood cutting, enchanting, smithing, yada yada yada. You start as below vanilla Minecraft, but around level 20 to 40 for each skill is around the area that you get the buffs. Every 20 levels you get a buff in your skills, and you get different abilities and stuff. So around 20 to 40 it gets you to where vanilla Minecraft is, but then when you go oh, there's a zombie, there's a drowned. When you get to the higher levels, you get some really cool abilities that are not, that are way above vanilla Minecraft's level. It's pretty cool. Also, toggle, what is it? I don't remember there's an ability that I technically need to turn either on or off. I want to make sure that it's off, but it's not actually, I'm not using it right now, so it's probably turned off by default. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the thing of the three things of the server is the supply demand economy. There's limited items that you can sell. There's also a player auction house. That's honestly how I've made, hold on, you can't see it. Let me show you. I've got 136K here. I've made most of that from actually selling to players. Our initial pitch of why we're underwater is because at one point early on in the server, Prismarine was super duper valuable, and so we wanted to sell Prismarine, but it's no longer so. So we've been selling to players instead with like tight armor trims and stuff in the meantime. Let's see. Yeah, SMPs have been blowing up on Twitter recently. Everyone is extremely desperate for something to play. It's good though, because that's how you got here. Oh, yay! I'm so happy. Camp and I were noticing that there's been a decrease in bots, which we think is really interesting because we think it means that people have been actually able to find each other, and that's why a bunch of projects and stuff have started or gotten so much attention that normally they wouldn't, is specifically because a bunch of bots that normally are around got deleted. And it's due for better and worse, mostly worse because it's essentially due to wars going on that some of the data centers got targeted. And so it sucks that there's war going on, but it is a very weird realization that's like, oh, a bunch of this stuff was manufactured. Let's see. Also, the reason I asked you if there's going to be a future season of the SMP as well is that you're 16. Oh, dear. Hey, there is a rule. Please don't dox yourself with your personal information in my chat. Just a heads up, don't say anything more than that. We don't want people giving away their personal information. We're not worrying about future SMP seasons because we still have to launch with the first one. Oh, get out of here. So it's certainly, if this goes well, then it'd be within the realm of possibility. But one thing at a time. Are you alright, Kay? You're just sitting there watching me. I can't hear.
What?
Okay, you were just standing there watching me, and so it was a thing of, do you need something? Were you talking to me, and I couldn't hear you?
No. I just didn't know if you needed me to do anything.
No, this is kind of a one-person thing right now because I'm palette swapping this build as I build it. So like
Fair.
it's like the initial thing is the one that's up top. We got pranked with it, and I decided that I wanted to make it a main part of the build. So we have our own Camel Cafe. Because Camel Cafe is a notable location on the server that's now been franchised.
Oh.
And so when we got pranked with one, it was hey, let's like palette swap it, make it match Hadel colors of Underwater Emo.
Underwater emo.
That's our phrase. Oh, that's where our one piece of pale moss went. Cake and I went on a journey to find more pale moss. And so yeah, but it's the thing that the initial build, as you can see, is made out of sandstone, and so I'm having to replace the blocks one by one. And so without having the schematic here to see what's going on, there's not really a way that I could ask you to help if you wanted to. And I'm using the build up there to actually count blocks. So
Yeah,
so I can't just say like, hey, let's just like, take this down because I'm actually using it.
Oh no, you're good. I just didn't know if you needed me to do anything for
Gotcha.
you while I'm here.
No, I don't think so. You're free to do as you please.
Okay, I finally dumped my inventory, so I actually have slots now.
Congratulations. One singular congratulations, because I forgot the S to say the S that I was thinking.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right.
And hopefully you don't just see a death message, but you never know.
If you did, then it is what it is. You'll get back up on your feet.
Yeah. All right. In the
All right.
meantime, I will let you be, and I'm watching Bannerfall on my other monitor. While
That's
I
so
do
real.
stuff.
I was doing that too.
So I'm gonna watch
Hey,
Bannerfall. I can't
Marcosum,
think of
thank you
way
for the
to convey
follow.
The Bannerfall.
I know. I'm so incredibly sad. What do you mean? Like, right as I was getting into it and it's getting good is right at the end. You gotta be kidding me.
I don't know what's in the water for POW SMPs, but they just hit different.
They really do. POW SMP really do be the modern Minecraft like peak.
Yeah. I'm just like, what's in the water? Like, that makes it so good? Like, I don't understand.
Good storytellers.
Among other things, I don't know.
Yep.
I'm just enthralled.
I
I wish I had started watching it earlier.
Hey, well, at least there's no time like the present to enjoy it while it is here.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go get more deep slate. Alright, let's see.
Anyway, I will talk to you later, Becca.
Bye, Kay. Have fun.
Bye. Also, bye, Becca's chat.
Okay, what are we saying? There's been a couple of recent shadow updates, including being able to see tweets from Asia. You've seen a lot more. I have seen a lot more Japanese tweets. I was wondering about that. Okay, here's the thing is that for a really, really, really long time, like the last several months, I had a genuine Twitter app instead of X because I never updated it and I had auto updates turned off. So I was on a totally different ball game than everyone else. But the old, I'm guessing what must have been a shadow update that got automatically done. My genuine Twitter app stopped working. It just crashed upon loading or upon opening. So I had to actually update it to Twitter. But which it's worse. I now can no longer see all the tweets that it shows me, and I'm very annoyed by it. Like it loads something and then it automatically refreshes, and then I'm like, wait, I wanted to go look at that, and then it's gone. So that's annoying. And what else is there? It's annoying. I can't see my own tweets on my own timeline, which is annoying. But then there's the question with that is like, okay, what is from just me running a year-old app, and what's actually like new updates, and I don't have the answer for that. Let's see. You're on phone, you didn't see the rules. Yeah, just take a glance over them if you get the chance, or just it's mostly more or less just Twitch etiquette of don't curse, don't dox yourself, would share private information, no slurs, hate speech. I asked no like sexual topics or anything like that. That makes me uncomfy. Otherwise, it's just normal Twitch etiquette, really. Nothing crazy as far as I remember. And if it is, then I'll give you the pass for this time, and we'll just talk about it as I didn't remember that that's a rule. So, fair's fair. If I can't enforce it. There might be an exclamation point rules command. I'm not 100% sure if that still works. I know that there was one at one point. I don't know if it still works, is the question. Okay. Wait, we couldn't see them? I swear we always did. Yeah. Interesting times. Okay, that's, I think... Hold on, what's going on here? This is walls? This is walls. Oh, those are walls that I filled in. Okay. So, I think that's pretty much all of the full blocks of sandstone. Except that I'm going to fill in this here, because it's facing the stone and we don't really need it. And there's another one here that's facing the stone, so we're gonna cover it up. There we go. Oh, there's drowned. There we are. I forgot to get water before I started streaming, so I'm gonna have to get water in a moment, but I'm ignoring it for now. Oh, hello, is that Lucia? Thank you for the follow. You guys are super nice. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This has been loads of fun. But yeah, feel free to ask questions about stuff, what I do, my qualifications for running my silly little SMP, I'm more than welcome to get distracted with whatever we're talking about. Trying to think. I know that people were talking about my silly little Cookie Run Kingdom fanfiction earlier. So if you like Cookie Run Kingdom, I have a 50,000 word ongoing fanfiction that I'm writing in school in my free time. I'm an English major, so that does explain a few things about me, I fear. Is that the Camel Cafe made out of deep slate? Yes, it is. Because we've got the Camel Cafe is up here. And so I'm taking it down bit by bit so that I can rebuild it out of deep slate. We're making it in the Hadel colors, and it's going to be glorious. English major, let's go. Yep, that's me. What everyone says is, a good and valuable major to be, and then you turn around and actually go get jobs, and everyone says that you're useless. I love the modern day economy. Wait, why is the Camel Cafe underwater? So, Rosa! Hi, Rosie! Welcome to stream. How you doing? So, it's not the Camel Cafe. Hold on, we'll do /p warp. So, this is what's going on here. We have the Camel Cafe. Ignore Camel. The normal Camel Cafe. The Camel Cafe. The Camel Cafe, which is where we are. And the Camel Cafe, which I actually don't know where that is. So as you can see, we're going through all the vowels. And there's different Camel Cafes. You've reached a 20 stream streak, Rosie. That's insane. I'm so shocked that people, actually care about their stream streaks. Maybe it's just me. I'm not complaining by any means. But, I do think that it's really funny that people maintain their stream streaks. It was not something I expected when the stream streak update came out. I kind of rolled my eyes at it the first time. So, I'm glad that people are having fun with it. Okay. I'm gonna need more deep slate than that, but I'm going to go actually knock out the walls here in the main cafe for all the pillars and find out how much I actually need. You may be chronically online. Look, I'm not one to judge on that. I get that. Okay, also, then I can take out these, because I've gotten these. Oh, that was very fast. There we go. I'm not taking out the lanterns because I haven't done the lanterns yet. Let's see here. Don't forget to get water. You're supposed to get hydrating is important. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me go into the tower. You know what? Please hold music's playing. I'll go get water now once I get to the tower where it's safe. Let me put this on loop real quick. Be right back, chat. I'm just gonna go get some water. I'm back. Didn't even finish. Please hold for the first time. Alright. So I just saw that it's a full moon outside. And speaking of the moon, has anyone been following the Artemis 2 mission? I was a space kid growing up. I went to space camp in middle school, and so the fact that we're actually going back to the moon, working on getting there, has me very excited. Purely just for the fact of being alive and it happening, to be honest. Because it happened, last time there was man on the moon was something in the 70s, which is crazy just to realize how freaking long it's been. You have been, you've got no idea where it is now. I really want to check over the time for when they go behind the moon. True, I also don't know when that would be. I have not thought about that. I've mostly just been following for pictures, is what I've been doing, is that they've been sending back some cool pictures. And I'm like, okay, so NASA's technology hasn't aged a day. Well, it has aged, hasn't advanced today. But at least they're getting better quality pictures, even if their video, their live streaming network needs work. I was sitting there telling my mom, I was like, oh yeah, it makes sense that they do a YouTube stream, so they're not having to deal with the different, what's it called, politics of just getting their broadcast on a network and all that kind of stuff. And then we actually watched the NASA broadcast, and we were like, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? You saw they're making a stream for the launch, but you couldn't watch because of college. Honestly, you didn't miss anything. The cameras kept working stopped working halfway through, and the camera people kept cutting away to the crowd watching at, like, the worst possible moments. Like, we missed, rocket, what's it called? Separation, main stage separation, because they panned to the crowd. And we were... I was like, what do you mean you missed, like, one of the coolest parts? Aren't you supposed to, like, know what's going to go on to some extent? It's not like rocket, like rocket science has become far more common, and accessible. So, like, people should know, like, what, main state, like, if you're doing the research to be, like, a videographer, so that you know, like, what events you need to hit. Oh, well, whatever items I might have just missed and been gone. Okay. And so I was a little bit very annoyed, but the photos have been coming out of it, and also from either people videoing the launch themselves, just from their phones and stuff, or what's been coming off of the mission of Earth, like, looking back, have been so good. And it's especially awesome considering that I have been obsessed with the Project Hail Mary, that movie. If you haven't seen Project Hail Mary yet, and you like space stuff, please go watch it. It is an amazing movie, genuinely movie of the year already, if not movie the last 5 years. I don't know. Okay, for live action movies, because I don't know if it could compete with K-pop Demon Hunters, but live action movie at least of the last 5 years, if not further. Genuinely, oh my god, what a movie. You could just see the amount of heartfelt care and love everyone put in, and some of the technical feats that they did, of not even anything super crazy. I mean, I'm sure that it was difficult, but the interesting for me is that they used a lot of practical effects, that they tried not to CGI everything. There is CGI in there, but as the description is, it's to add to what's already there, instead of subtracting what's in reality and adding it in later. They're just adding to what's already in reality. And so it's really, really cool in that regard. And it's a heart-wrenching movie, in very good ways. It's got highs, it's got lows of action and adventure, emotions and drama and stuff, and, like, I cried no less than 5 times during the movie when I saw it. I'm so serious. Please go watch this movie. Okay. Let's see here. This camera people who are paid to make us miss it trust. I want to have faith in people to say do not mistake incompetence for maliciousness. But God, sometimes I really want to. Sometimes I'm tired of being nice and giving the benefit of the doubt when it's like they've given me no reason to trust them. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Getting rid of all of these. They had to give ammo for the conspirators to say it was all staged. Oh my god. What are they gonna say in the big 2026 about faking the moon land or faking this trip or something like that? You're not wrong. Like, that would be really funny. I want to hear what the conspiracies are. I want to know how are they going to explain this one. You're right. It's so right that they've given ammo, but now I'm curious for what the specific conspiracy is gonna be. If they're using the image as so it is a disc, oh my gosh. Flat earthers will truly believe anything. Anything except for the truth, anyway, I guess is the correction. The amount of copium that some people inhale never ceases to amaze me. It was all CGI. Yeah, it does check out. They're using AI generated images to based off of the old images, and they just hyper detailed them and posted them online to show that it's all fake. And they're convincing the masses with what's it called? With freaking AI generated images. Sound like something they do. Meanwhile, they'd also be asking Grok if this is real. Flat earthers, when they see some advanced AI deepfake, yes, it's real. But when there's scientific proof, it's fake. Something reverse psychology. I really wish that my axe had telekinesis on it. There's like a custom enchant in here, that items with it get put into your inventory. Items broken with that tool get put into your inventory. But I only have it on my Silk Touch pickaxe right now. And so this kind of sucks to do without. This is also built so incredibly weirdly. I would not build this like this. I know that, like, obviously not, it's not my build. But, like, even as, like, someone rebuilding it is what I'm thinking. Because this obviously isn't the original location of this build. I'm curious for why EK Pilot didn't when he built it here. He hasn't modified the design to make it easier to build. Because this seems like it would be a real pain to build. Flat earthers SMH my head. Everyone knows the earth is a cube. True. Now that's a conspiracy I can get behind. And that's the reason why human brains really, really, really love the geometric perfection of squares. Is because, as it turns out, our entire planet, our entire reality is secretly based upon cubes. That's, you know what, what's it called? quadratic formula is all about, you know? And so it can't, it's not calculus. What's calculus? Quadratic formula in algebra deals in squares. Calculus isn't real. Calculus can't hurt you for calculating the area of a curve, not to the nearest, essentially, most detailed cube on a grid you can get. Lucian, if you're here, I'm sorry. I've said that specifically to trigger my brother. Oh, small child, get out of here. Small, angry child. There we go. There's a lot more wood in here than I was expecting. I'm gonna have to put this all away. I don't need that one random moss block. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. Isn't reality technically a agglomerate of very small balls moving in a circular circumference? I'm not familiar with that theory. Invisible camel bars, no peanuts. Okay. Side note, that reminds me of what happened at work the other day. Okay, there's a story here. I technically posted about this on my Twitter, but I'll give the full story here. That, so I work at a office supply store. And it's just a random chain one. There's nothing really special there. But we do Amazon returns at this specific store. They have an agreement to it. And most of my time is not spent actually working for the store that I was hired by, the office supply store I was hired by, but instead by I essentially am doing Amazon free returns. They don't pay me any extra to do a service for them, even though I hold that they should. And so with that, some guy comes in, and he's got 9 boxes in a cart that he's loaded up, and I go, oh great, okay. Bunch of boxes, hopefully I can just ship them all by themselves, and they'll be fine and good and dandy. Turns out, no, I cannot ship them by themselves. Well, could I have? Yes. Would it have been very convenient? No. Because it's 9 boxes of Amazon returns either way. And the thing here is that, as it turns out, these are really heavy boxes. They're about 15 pounds each, full of gravel. Now, why someone has bought 9 boxes of gravel, I do not know. All I know is that this is what's happened, and he's returning them. And so I'm having so much fun having to figure out how to deal with something close to, let's say 15 times 9. So 12 times 9 is 84? No, 96. Because 12, no, it's even more than that. Because, no, it'd be, I'm sorry, I think it's going to be 108. So 108 pounds of gravel, essentially. Yes. I figured it out in the end. I just haven't, apparently I'm not good at math lately. Normally I'm pretty good at it, actually. Yeah, so 108 pounds of gravel right there. So I'm already having so much fun having to figure out how to ship this, because my boxes that normally when we put things into other boxes, the boxes that we use as consolidation things only allow us to put in about 40 pounds at a time. So I have to figure out what to do with 3 to 4 boxes of gravel, essentially, that it allows me to ship at a time. And I finally get done with that. And it's been a headache and evil, and I've not been having a good time. Oh, hello. The next direct customer is some guy who has his box of Amazon return wrapped up in clear tape. And it's in a plastic bag. And I go, okay, what's this? And I try to start unwrapping it to take care to... Oh, I want that, actually. To take it out of the bag and put the label on it and stuff like that. And he goes, no, 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 no. You don't want to do that. And I go, okay. And as I am doing this, and I'm kind of figuring out what to do with my stickers and stuff that I have to put on, the bag tears. The plastic bag that it's in tears. And all of a sudden, out comes slowly spilling itty bitty little tiny ball bearings. That this guy got shipped to him 2 whole boxes of metal ball bearings that came totally destroyed in the mail. And he's put this bag around it that's now torn, trying to contain them. And so they've now been released onto the floor of my customer service desk. And so that's so much fun. And this is a heavy box. This is first of all, it needed probably to be triple bagged instead of just one singular plastic bag, because it is a heavy box. I'd say that it is probably 20 pounds or more by itself. And so I then have to go. I don't have the space in my returns thing currently for the amount of poundage that I have just had to deal with. What do I do here? There's tiny metal balls now all over my floor and consistently falling out every time I attempt to move this package. And I eventually just okay, I'm just going to assign these 2 individual stickers, and I will deal with this later. So have a good day. Get out of here so that you're not standing here waiting while I panic and try to figure out what to do with 40 pounds of ball bearings. 20 pounds of ball bearings, sorry. And so about 20 minutes later, I'm finally done. But for 20 minutes for 2 Amazon returns is not normal, and especially not having 130 or so pounds come through in 20 minutes is not normal. Oh, is there any? And I don't think so. Hopefully. I think I've gotten all... Oh, there's some more. Okay. And okay, it's gone. Alright, so yeah, that was my fun day. As well as learning that I'm essentially been laid off. So I'm having joyous amounts of fun and whimsy. Welcome to the economy. Where they can yell at you for not having all of your work done. While also chronically understaffing you and not allowing you to be more scheduled more hours. What are ball berries? Okay, hold on. We're doing this. Let me pull up this. Hi. Welcome to my internet browser. Define ball bearings. That's what they are. They're not berries, they're bearings. And I swear I turned the search assist off every single time, and I'm going to turn it off again. Never. Save. So, ball bearing is a type of rolling element bearing that uses balls to maintain the separation between the bearing races. The purpose of a ball bearing is to reduce rotational friction and support radial and axial loads. Okay, so basically that's what's going on here. So it was specifically the balls in the middle here. We had a whole bunch of these balls in the middle, because normally it'll be like this. And they're basically made to reduce friction. That they're very, very smooth and evenly weighted metal balls, so that when something is spinning round and round and round, there's very little friction in here because it's just the balls in a tract, and they're not there's minimal surface touching between the top and bottom to cause friction. And so it keeps things gliding very, very smoothly until stuff gets scratched up on the inside, which takes a long time. So yeah, I probably had 100 of these fall onto the floor that I had to deal with. So yeah, that was why I was having so much fun. Oh, you don't need to see my Twitch stream. Okay, so hold on. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Do I have more chests? I don't think so. 100 of those is crazy though. Admittedly, it was like not all at once, so it was like 10 at a time. So I was able to kind of half clean them up, and I just kept finding them throughout the day. And when I eventually left, I did give the cashier that was taking over a warning saying, "Hey, you might want to watch out." But I think I got them all. But just in case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I know I'm gonna have extra, so those can go there. Are you a drowned with a trident? No. I don't know why I saw a drowned with a trident. Oh, I need to go repair my boots before they break. So funny thing about this server is that when you get to a high enough level as smithing, it might be 60. You essentially... What's funny is that... So mending is banned on this server, but you have this ability that's kind of silly that you can put your stuff into a crafting grid and it repairs it. So I've been wearing the same pair of Depth Strider 2 boots forever because enchantments are a pain in the butt to level up. Actually, let me do that while I'm still here. Let's take a detour, guys, and let's go level up enchanting. What am I... Hold on, wait. What am I currently at? Didn't I get Hexblade? No, it's 60. What am I currently at? Oh, I'm currently at 50. Ugh, okay. Why did no one ever close the doors to Town Hall? I feel like I'm the only one that ever closed the doors to my house. This is functionally my house. I'm gonna keep thinking those potatoes are mine. Oh, that was a good one. Leveling enchanting works by the level that you select, the enchant level that you get for like Fire Aspect 1 versus Fire Aspect 2, and how many individual enchants you get gives you more stuff. Enchantment seems should level up if there's an XP farm. Yeah, the problem is having an XP farm, because funnily enough, we have a Guardian farm. It's just we've never been able to get it to run very well. But I'm working on slowly upgrading it. I was going to start... That was actually going to be a project that I was going to start in time for the Nether. Was upgrading the Guardian farm to... Oh, okay, we're at 29. To be compatible for another one by starting a draining project. But because of the thing with... I don't know entirely sure what's going on with the server. In the fact that everyone's annoyed at the server at the moment, I was kind of like, you know what, I'm not sure that I want to commit to a boring, grindy, draining project. If I have to have a project, I would kind of rather build Hadel and have a nice town, because my plan is that whenever I stop playing on the realm, I'm going to take a schematic of Hadel and paste it into my creative world. Because I do have a creative world that I've spent a lot of time building on here. On stream, I mean, with. And so... I'd hate to lose Hadel in a server reset or something like that. So once we finish Hadel and we get to the point that we want, then it's gonna be immortalized forever. This is gonna be really annoying to build, isn't it? Go away. One day, one I hate to level up with that plugin is the crafting one. Oh, it's smithing? Because I had to make a lot of stone axes. What I've learned is that you can, essentially, the best way to do it is, what's it called? Is, if you have about 6 stacks of iron blocks, then that will get you to level 60 smithing that you need to wear a diamond again. And then you can go finish leveling smithing to get to 70 and then get fishing 50. And then that gets you to deep sea scavenging. And then you can just clear out, like if you save the iron, you can recycle all of your iron. So whenever you die, or you reset if you need to, that's the easy way I found to do it. Wait, why am I doing that side? I just need to do this one here. Because this side's all going to be filled in since it's against the wall. Now the world talk reset gave you PTSD. I don't think there's any world resetting talk going on. Dang it, I need to not do that. There's no need for me to do that because this is all going to be filled in because it's against the stone wall. It's this side that I'll need to do. Personally, with things like this, you just put on the one layer sitting on much more visible where you are. Yeah, well, I don't know. Sometimes I do that, but I don't like doing... My thing is that my inventory's not full of all the stuff at this point, so I don't think it's really the greatest idea to do that. Versus I'm going more material by material. Cases, I wish I had a way to pick up the skulk. You just found it so pretty. Slash reply, unfortunately, I don't have a silk touch hoe available. Frowny face. Reply, we might have one in storage if you want to check. Slash reply, we also have skulk in Misk Block's chest. No, like when you said if they reset the world. I don't think I did. Oh, they said that we reset the world. Like, it's a thing that they've talked about doing eventually, but it's not for a long, long while that they're gonna reset the world. They want this to, in theory, last several months, like the better part of a year / over a year, because I think that they've said that the time that they plan to reset is when they're talking about doing a season 2 of the creator server, and this might still be running while they're doing the creator server, and it'd only be after the second version of the S2 of the creator server is done that they do it, possibly. That they reset the public server, is how I understand it. So, you've got plenty of time. Hello? How did Bootsy get squashed by an anvil? happened on Tubbo's last server that you were on, that you played on? What server was that? Was that like the test version of this server or something like that? Because the only server that Tubbo I'm aware of having for public server previously was Tubnet, which wouldn't make sense for it to shut down as it was a minigame server. It was the basement. Oh, the sub server. Gotcha. Yeah, that's not for nothing. I also get what you're saying because I don't like playing on servers that reset. I like to be able to build for as long as I want to and need to. But it is pretty typical for sub servers to reset, so that actually doesn't surprise me. We'll just leave it at that. But yeah, sub-servers will typically reset once a year or something like that. For various reasons. For Minecraft updates. For allowing new players to have land that closer to spawn. For people who haven't played in a long time or haven't subscribed in a long time, so that but their old spaces taking up land, all that kind of stuff. I'll hide round. There we go. Goodbye. Okay, I think is this the last... Okay, we're on the last 2 pillars, I think, actually. That's pretty good. For some reason, every time I hear you get hit, your brain thinks you're still in Minecraft. Oh, yeah, that's, pretty typical, especially if, like, I will watch a lot of Minecraft streamers while I'm playing Minecraft. And so then it becomes a thing of, oh, wait, is that sound coming from in-game? Or is it the stream? Oh, you sucker. Being chronically online does something to your brain. It does something to everyone's brain. That's part of being chronically online. I feel like that's part of the definition. I'm not judging. I am also, like, I'm talking about myself here. I'm just really good at acting like I'm not chronically online. To people who, compared to other people who are, I absolutely am. I'm just really good at masking. Is essentially it. But then one day they activate the brain cell, and I will info dump to them about the heinous amounts of Minecraft discourse. It's probably the most stupid thing. I finally found diamond for the first time. Not stupid at all. Okay. I think that's it. Let's see here. Okay. So, things I'm seeing. We have a wall here. Okay. So, I'm actually gonna get rid of these. Don't need these. This wall is actually that they're all waterlogged. That's with the flowing thing, but they actually need to not be waterlogged because this is going to be an indoor building. In Haida, all of our buildings are drained on the inside. There we go. Okay. Oh, give me back my... There we go. So this is probably, I'm just going to fill to be sand with a little bit of mud bricks, because the mud bricks, just the packed mud, sorry, is pretty typical for the Hadel Cafe, to some extent. Not Hadel Cafe, oh my gosh, the Camel Cafe, to some extent. So we'll add a little homage to it, and have it be like the entrance or something like that. Or maybe we'll do gravel. I think I might do gravel here, and then sand to fill in the entrance. I think that's a good idea. Get out of here. You're so annoying. Okay. So that's done. Why is everyone going up? What the heck? What is everyone freaking out about? I don't know what everyone's freaking out about. Okay, need to put sandstone walls back. Was it because of Huronker? Oh, it was because of Huronker. Okay. Oh, it did say Huronker died. They did the remove life system update early /J. Let's see. What am I doing? I'm doing this now is the thing that I want to do next, is the slabs in the roof. But before I do that, I'm gonna grab slabs. Those are polished black stone. That's polished black stone. That's black stone. That's black stone. Why is there so much black stone in here? Why is there so much black stone in here? There's not supposed to be so much black stone in either of these. Is there... Oh, because someone shoved a heinous amount of black stone in. Okay. Why have they not filled this? I'm going to scream. Blackstone, 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 blackstone. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. Okay. Now what slabs do we have? Polished deep slate slabs. Those are blackstone slabs. Deep slate tile. Deep slate tile. I need polished deep slate. I grab those as if I'm going to need them right now. Oh, also I need more chest. Let's see here. 1, 2. What's your opinion on the new Minecraft update with the Sulfur Cube? I like the Sulfur Cube. He's very fun and silly. I worry about the continued addition of very niche, single-use specific items and mobs. I think that is a chronic issue that they have, that these systems are not interconnected, making Minecraft have a lot of things that are one-offs to do, but don't actually encourage long-term gameplay. And that's why we have, like, the 2-week Minecraft phase in general, is because there's not things to keep people playing super consistently, because so much stuff is not interconnected and niche. So there's not actually a, what's it called? Progression system. Like, the progression system overall is purely just get diamond for the most part, maybe get netherite, go to the end, and stuff like that. Everything else is incredibly optional. And very short term. And sometimes, and to some people, a lot of people, functionally cosmetic, even if it's not technically cosmetic. Yes, you've also been feeling really sad about how a lot of things are getting only one use. Yeah, it's definitely that I think they need to reconsider how they actually go about their gameplay philosophy, because there's a meme or whatever that was going around, meme graphic sort of thing, that I agreed with of here's like good gameplay, game design of having interconnected systems and things working together, and then here's whatever's Mojang is doing of having red, blue, and green dots that are more or less entirely disconnected, except for a few of them randomly being connected. But yeah, not quite working. For the blocks and stuff of the sulfur caves, I liked them when they were more saturated more. I think that they needed a different texture. The texture seemed very default work in progress, to me. And I also think that they need to have more of a gradient, because that doesn't look like a hot spring at all, because it's very hard divides of color between the bright red and the bright yellow and the gray. Because if you look at, hold on, we're going to go underneath again. We're going to go over here. We're going to open up a new internet browser tab again, and we're going to look up Yellowstone. Because I've been to Yellowstone, and so when I saw this, and I was like, this ain't Yellowstone, that's not the right one. Hello? I don't want you to be looking at that one. I want you to be looking at this one. There we go. Yellowstone, sulfur, sulfur spring? That'll work. I copy you. Like, this is what when I see, sulfur spring stuff like that, that's what I see. So, that's what I think that it should have more of a gradient down. Like, it's, like, Yellowstone's gorgeous. And I think that is, if that's what they're basing that off of, yes, please give me more. But they gotta actually give me the what it looks like, instead of just kind of a hot mess. Let's see. They gotta fix the biome itself, too. The biome itself feels kind of like a lush cave, but the block color's different. See, I thought that it looked like it had the same generation as a dripstone cave. That it had, like, the big pillars and stuff. I was like, that's the... Someone said that possibly they... all caves biomes have the same generation, and then they overlay the different blocks and stuff, in a second layer of generation. Which I don't know if that's true or not, if they all have the same shape base. I thought that the dripstone caves always looked different to me than lush caves. And to me, it looked like they were using the dripstone cave generation over something unique for it. Which is the thing that I get, that this is the first look at it. This is very much the first pass. They're just this is kind of the getting the community reaction. And so, I expected the textures to change. I expect the sulfur cube texture to change. I think that the sulfur cube, looks like a beta texture to me. I expected that to get more refined, because it looks very loose and messy to me right now. And so I think that all in all it needs a good amount of touch up work. I would be shocked if they launched with this. They typically do it that they do more refinement passes and stuff of generation and add more as they develop the update more. Or even just they have things like partway developed, they just haven't told the community yet. Didn't really feel like a hot spring. Yeah, it's the thing that like on one hand, I would expect for them to. It's not going to be like Yellowstone by itself because these are above ground. And admittedly, I don't know what an underground sulfur hot spring would look like. I know what Yellowstone hot springs look like, and I know what what's it called? Ironically, very ironically, let me turn this off and let me go over here. I was building something here in Hadel the other day that's sort of relevant in this conversation. Of, what are they called? Brine pools. I was building brine pools across the way here. And I messed up because I'm pretty sure this is also supposed to be sulfur and supposed to be yellow sort of thing, but I accidentally made it red because I was wanting, I don't want to make it out of sandstone because there's sand right there. But then I made it out of red, which doesn't look really like brine pools. Because brine pools are essentially underwater death lakes. That they're... hold on, I can pull this up. Where's the graphic for brine pools? We're going down science experiments today. Or not science experiments, but we're going to learn about things today. So, this is it. So, basically, brine pools are at the very, very deepest parts of the ocean where there's ancient salt deposits from ancient dried oceans that have been buried on top of, but then there's places that it's deeper and thinner, and the sediment or sediment's been carved away or whatever, and there's a dip in there, and the erosion allows for the normal seawater to interact with the ancient salt deposits, and basically it sits there and becomes more and more salinated until you have an extremely salinated section of water that just is collecting here in this carved out deposit area of water. And it sits here at the bottom because it has so much salt, it's heavier than the normal seawater on top. And this super, super salty water is essentially, it's not toxic per se, but there's no oxygen in it. And so you can't nothing can live down here because there's no oxygen, and it's so salty that even normal deep sea creatures can't tolerate the salty water, and stuff. So you get just this buildup of salt along the sides, and such, and there's the interface where, they're essentially underwater lakes of super salinated stuff. So I was working on building some of these in Minecraft here, and then they announced brine pools like a week later, less than a week later, not other way around. Hot springs, less than a week later. I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, I want to build these in a proper. I want to. Let's see here. I built these with the wrong colors, so I have to redo this. I need to take this out anyway. But also, I noticed that brine pool photos that we have seem to be very much, that they're circular, versus I made this one big long crevice, and so I don't think it really works that well. My idea was this, like, there's, like, kind of like a fissure in the earth, and that's where the salt water is coming, or the salt is being exposed, but I just don't think it works. I don't like it. So I gotta figure out where else to put a brine pool. I was supposed to put something, or there's supposed to be a redstone machine right here, but honestly, I might just put it right here. That could be a cool attraction. I need to figure out what to do for some of these. There's all these open spaces. There's supposed to be a building right here, but I don't know if I'm gonna build it or not at this point. Because it was giving me trouble. We were trying to build an underwater ice cream parlor, because I thought that'd be funny. But yeah, I gotta figure out where I want to actually put the brine pools. Okay. Oh yeah, you're taking out the roof. You know what? I'm gonna get the sand and gravel because I don't like the front entrance being messed up. Sand, gravel. Let's see here. We'll give it a little bit of a zigzag pattern. I really don't need the water bucket while I'm underwater. Actually, yes I do. I need it to fill in, like, places where water doesn't, log itself properly and get into stairs and slabs and stuff. So as a builder, building underwater, you need it surprisingly often. Oh. Okay, there we go. I think that'll be good. I'll just shove those in there. And we're working on getting around the edge here. Is that everything? I think that might be everything. Well, minus the ones on top here. So we'll have to see how many of these are normal sandstone slab versus smooth sandstone slabs. If it's normal sandstone, I'm going to use cobbled deep slate, but if it's smooth sandstone, then I'll use the polished. I don't know why it's all put me into swim mode, but it did. That's fine. But yeah. I don't have much to say at this point. I'm getting a little bit tired myself. I'll probably be ending stream here pretty short. Not pretty shortly, but I'll figure out where we want to conclude ending stream. And then maybe I'll continue on. Maybe I'll work on... So if it's like 5 a.m. for you here? Oh my goodness. You're in a European time zone in that case. Yeah, well, so you're not gonna miss anything here, so go ahead and go to bed if you want. I'm gonna be ending within the next few moments anyway. I kind of just want to tear this roof down, come to a stopping point there, and then I'll call it quits, and I'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably what I'll do is I'll finish building whatever I am here, and then depending on how much time I have left over. Oh, that was a lantern that broke. Oh, I got it. Okay. I'm gonna see. I need to work on a couple of things for what's it called? for Pixel SMP, because we're working on actually coming up with the lore pitch, because we're having to figure out a lore pitch in retrospect. Normally, for lore servers, the best thing to do is to have like the baseline lore idea like figured out before you announce the server, because that is a major draw point. But because our start point was server for Minecraft artists to do cool Minecraft artist things, we're having to come up with something that matches the idea of what we want to do properly. That gives people enough oomph to be able to create stuff around, but also have their own unique ideas. So it has been a little bit interesting of figuring that out, but we're working on it, on formulating ideas slowly but surely. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do, because we already spent like 3-4 hours just on applications today, and that was kind of a lot for both of us. So that's why I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna stream, but I wanna get that done sooner rather than later, so that when we're announcing people for, or not announcing, but inviting people for Pixel SMP, we're not having what's it called? People are able to start plotting and formulating stuff right away, I guess is what we're trying to say. I don't want people to be held back by announcement wait times. Because we're still gonna have some amount of time that we have to wait before we actually launch the server, because there's definitely stuff that we still got to get set up. Because it's been kind of crazy for both me and Camp lately, aside from doing this. So we just haven't had the 100% amount of time that we wanted to give to the server. Oh, okay. What can I throw out? Water bucket. I mean, the MC server is already the Charmer server. I mean, yeah, it's a thing though that, from my experience, it's a thing of, we want people to be able to play on this for a long time, because part of Camp's part of what people talked about with Camp was wanting to play on a long-term server, but that means that people either have to be really self-motivated for their own projects, or there has to be a way to have people be consistently having something to look forward and do. Because we don't want the 2-week Minecraft phase if we're wanting a long-term server. So we're wanting to do the lore as a way to have people be able to look forward to their own stuff. And so there's a strategy there. Because yeah, just like having like, hey, Minecraft artist-based server only goes so far. It only goes so far as people play on it. It show off their work and make new stuff motivated by the server's events. So that's why we're spending time to actually make sure that we can do that. So far you're excited for it. You're actually kind of surprised that coders were even included. It's because it was the idea for that, for including coders, was for mod pack makers, data pack makers, and resource packs also include some amount of coding. And so because we were wanting to include resource pack makers, as that's something like, hell, I do resource packs and stuff. That's a very common thing of not just Minecraft skin artists, but also item modelers and people who make entity resource packs and stuff like that. We wanted to include them too. And so that kind of was an option for people who did all of those as well, was our thought process there. A thing you should definitely focus on if you want a server to last long enough is community, and on a regular basis doing something with them. Example being game nights. You've seen that go a long way. Yeah, it's definitely about building a community bond with each other, not just outside of the server, but exactly. but more than just being like server mates, actually having relationships with each other. Absolutely. And game nights are a great way to facilitate that. So no doubt about that. I'm definitely not against game nights. I just know that it's going to depend partly on how schedules align, because because we got so many applicants, we are only initially planning on doing a Europe and Asia, not Europe and Asia, Europe and America based server, but we've got enough applicants from Asian time zones that we're hoping that they'll be essentially their own sort of subsection, that there's enough people that they're not going to be on alone, so that they'll have each other to be on. But because that's 12 hours apart from American time zones, I don't know that we're ever going to meet the people unless one of us is always on a bad sleep schedule, which we're here for. I don't want to not include people, but it is a fact that from my own experience of having Asian time zone friends, that there's only very specific hours of the day that both of us are online. That's true. Actually, true. The servers I've been lasted more. The ones that were communities got closer. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and so game nights are one way to facilitate that. I'm sure that there's other ways as well if game nights aren't easily schedulable, depending on people's internet access and time zones and stuff like that. Actually, I bend my sleep schedule to the activity. I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, it's a thing that I know that I have my own restrictions because I'm a college student, as much as I don't want to be. I need to fix this corner here so badly. Okay. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stacks of smooth slabs. Oh, and I need to put the lanterns back. I don't need cobbled deep slate. Oh wait, I can use cobbled deep slate though. So 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Alright, actually, we're gonna call it here. I said that we were gonna call it here. It's 11:32 p.m. We're calling it for the night. Did you just skip the 6? I know that I'm pretty sure I was counting odd numbers. Because technically one of these stacks was 46, and so I didn't count that one to be a full one. So it was 1, 3, I think I skipped the 5 and went to, or whatever it was. That's what I was counting by. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. This has been a blast. I gotta remind myself that things are different. That now that I have to, when I post something on Twitter, I actually get views. Not that I'm complaining at all, but it'll be different from y'all. I'm gonna see about hosting some more events or something like that, maybe on here a little bit if I stay on here. I also want to go back to doing some Minecraft skins and Minecraft models on stream. I used to do a lot of those, but they weren't doing very well, so I haven't done them in a long time. But I want to go back to doing those since people have asked me about them again. And yeah, or at the very least, then we'll be doing something fun with Pixel SMP or whatever we change the name to. But with that, until no, wait, well, before we do anything, where is what I'm looking for? Let me see. We're gonna see if there's anyone to raid. Let me open this. No, it doesn't look like there's anyone to raid. There tends to not be at this time of night. Let me see. Is there anyone on the Realm SMP? Let me check the Realm SMP tag real quick. It appears not. So we will just end stream here. So until next time, it might be tomorrow, it might not be, depending on what all I need to do. But yeah, until next time, best of luck to you, and I'll see you later. Bye!